What is up, everyone? We are back with another potential banger. Hugs is still missing. We filed 15 missing persons report in 15 states. We're going to get to the other states. And then we're going to fly to the UK. We're going to fly to Mexico, Canada. I heard from a good source that he was swimming in our, can't speak. He was swimming in Antarctica.
Antarctica.
There we go.
Oh, damn.
Finally spoke. Yeah, who knows where Hugs at, but who knows? Banger. Boom, boom, boom. Batista. Anyways, today we're talking about a couple things. But we're going to start off with four movies that have not had a sequel but deserve one. Chris, what's your first one?
Well, before we get to that, I know you just went and
Oh
watched
yeah,
the new. I
I
wanted you
watched
to talk about that because I know
I
you
watched two
you
movies
watched two
especially.
movies this weekend,
We'll
two
start out with
brand new movies, and I wanted you to talk about it.
Health House LLC Lineage. One of the most boring pile of garbage that I have ever seen in my entire fucking life. There's really not one bright spot. Not one. The acting's terrible. The story's terrible. It ends on a cliffhanger when it's supposed to be the final movie of the franchise. I didn't really understand it. It was stupid. Do not recommend. Like, I don't even recommend being an org meeting for that. Um, then I watched Carnival Last Watch, which was looks like fucking Shakespeare compared to Hell House LLC Lineage. It made me appreciate the Conjuring movie so much more after watching that pile of garbage that I watched earlier today. Conjuring was alright. It's not my type of movie. I hate paranormal shit, all that fake hoopla fucking bullshit, religious cult bullshit. Not really a big Bible thumping guy. Um, there's a lot of Bible thumping shit in this. But if you like the Conjuring movies, you're probably gonna like this. I loved, Patrick Wilson and Sarah, whatever her last name is. Their chemistry on screen obviously is always the best part about the Conjuring movies. I did get teary eyed at the end when they kind of, were saying goodbye. But they pretty much looked at the camera and were saying goodbye to the character that they played for so long. That's always been the best part of the Conjuring movies for me. Is the on-screen chemistry between them two. They play Ed and Lorraine so very well. I did like the daughter as well. Her performance in it. The acting was good. Like the acting, obviously, in a Conjuring movie, pretty good, but the story lost me. And I know people say it's based on real events. No, it wasn't. You're a fucking dumb motherfucker. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, back to what we were originally talking about: movies that deserve a sequel. Now, mind you, I got a little bit of a tangent here that I'm going to go on. There are going to be some where there's certain things that I want to see backstories to, which I clarified that can be considered a sequel because some of these movies have sequels. But like, for example, and I'm going to use this as my first one. And I know we've gotten a small taste of this within my own favorite franchise of the Nightmare on Elm Street of how Freddy became Freddy. I want a full-on movie about how he became Freddy Krueger, okay? Because from the original story, not the bullshit remake, and mind you, Jared, I tried to go back and watch it and I fucking hated it.
Don't love
They
it.
turned
Eat
it in,
that.
no, they turned him into a pussy pedophile when he was a child slasher, bro. He killed children. He didn't touch them. That was the whole thing. So, I want the whole backstory on how this man became so dark and twisted and became that. Just that. Give me the meat and potatoes, and I'm happy. That's my first one.
You would like me imitate this one. Obviously, my first one is the one that everybody wants. We need a goddamn sequel to 2007's Trick or Treat. People say Halloween is the quintessential Halloween movie. No. Trick or Treat is the best Halloween movie of all time. Sam is an icon. He deserves to have another. Like, it's a fun anthology. You can do it as an anthology, or you can just base it off Sam alone. Like, Trick or Treat is so underrated. It does not get the love that it deserves. You need to watch it. We are going to watch it 100% this
I just
Halloween
know that
season.
there's a fat kid that smashes pumpkins, and I'm
There
excited.
is from Bad Sam.
Yeah,
And then he gets
that's even better. I,
and then he gets fucked up
uh,
because it's about
um,
carrying the spirit of Halloween. you know, and they fuck you up when you don't. So that's cool. It's a great premise. We need a sequel to it.
Valid. Okay, okay. One I want to go with is one of my favorites from my childhood, still one of my favorites to this day. I don't know if you've watched it yet. I don't think you have. The People Under the Stairs. That was such a great movie. So just as a child it freaks you out, but at the end of it, I don't want to talk too much about what happens because I still want you to watch it.
Don't
But
really
we
tell
need
me.
more. We need more what happens after, okay? Because the whole premise of it was one thing, and then we don't know the wrap up. We need that. So give me that. Be a little vague, but
Next sequel that we need, and we're probably going to get because of how popular it was. I want a sequel to Sinners. I want to see what Haley Feinstein, not Feinstein, whatever her name.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, and is it Stacks? I think it is, right? Whichever one's still alive. I want to see what they are doing in the, that was kind of like the 50s style. I want them to, I want to have a 60s version, a 70s version, an 80s version, just to see the evolution of music. Like, it doesn't even have to be poor, to be fair. Like, it can be drama, whatever. Just the elevation of music and the elevation, not elevation, elevation of black culture represented into it, just how it differed each year as it went down the line.
Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. I think that would actually be great. You can make it'd be a generational thing. Um, One I'm gonna go with, and the reason is because this is probably one of my favorite like psychological horror movies of all time. Perfect, just top 10 across the board. I want a sequel to Get Out. Okay, like I think, look, as much as it felt like it wrapped up at the end there was still all the other people that were like going through all that stuff that were, inhabited by, their bodies were inhabited by these other souls and stuff. I want to know what happens there. Does it continue? Does somebody else pick this up? Maybe the mom who concocted this whole thing has somebody else in her lineage that does it. Maybe there's an OG of this shit. I think there's a lot of story that you could still tell. Maybe, was I think his name was Chris, right? The character. Like we find out what happens to him after this insanely traumatizing adventure with this girl that he thought he was in love with. Give it to me.
Don't know about that one. You really missed the boat on that one, in my opinion. We do not need a sequel to Get Out. Don't think so.
I think it would be
We
great.
need more original board. You've already touched on the sequel part.
All he does is make original stuff, though. Okay, he hasn't made a
And
sequel.
1, 2, 3,
Se-
10 out of 10 bangers.
What?
10 out of 10 bangers. All three of them.
Yeah.
And we're getting another one soon. He is in development. And he also is kind of attached to him, which comes out next Saturday, which I'm excited for. Can't wait for that. Go watch it. Also, go watch the Long Vault. Fuck yeah. Toxic Avenger was still showing. What that's. For me, the next sequel is one that's easy. Absolute home run sequel. Cabin in the Woods. There's so many different. Uh,
Fuck
co-
you. That was gonna be my next one. You took my final one.
there's so
Go
many
ahead.
different type of shit that they can do with that. There's so many type of creatures that
And
they
they
can
could
summon.
modernize it too. Like that's one of those that could carry in to each century, bro. Every 10 years kind of like something, bro. The evolution of everything and AI and all this shit. Yes,
Count
that
me
was
in.
my
I
last.
love the Cabin in the Woods. So underrated. Another movie that does not get the appreciation it deserves. Should already been a sequel. The fact that there ain't one is absolutely stupid.
Agreed, 1000%. And that was the only other one I had.
You
So
ain't got another one? Can't put
no,
the
man.
same
I
in your front.
more. Is that why? Did you have more?
I do. I have at least one more. Maybe two. Because one that kinda are having one,
I
like
mean, because I feel like
The one I kind of have is It Follows, but apparently They Follows are in the work, but it's been in the
That
work for fucking
yeah, that was one I
45,000
was
years.
that was one of the ones on my list, but I know that there was a quote unquote confirmed sequel, so that's why I
Sequel from
didn't
that
list it. But I do
2017,
think
to be fair.
that one needs a sequel 1000%. That movie was so fucking good. I didn't think I'd like it. I thought you were fucking pulling my leg with that one, but
It's
nope, that
so
was a
good.
banger.
So fucking
Like so if I'm going off anything, that's what I'm gonna go with right there.
And then for my final one, because It Follows is apparently getting one. My final one, another easy home run Hail Mary, which is probably going to be one. Jimmy and Sticks from earlier this year. Fuck yes, count me the fuck in. Just like I said, it's stupid, mindless fun. You take drugs, you have an alien abduction. It's a bunch of gore. I can't wait for you to watch it because we cannot fucking wait, baby. Jimmy and Sticks. I need to see you there. And there's all kinds of million other ones
But
that
if,
we can name.
I was gonna say if we're going on that subject of ones that already have sequels confirmed, I can't wait for Terrifier was a 4, right?
Yeah,
Like
Terrifier 4.
Terrifier 3, 2 and 3 really started developing that storyline, and I'm a sucker for that shit. So the cliffhanger we were left with, I want to see that wrapped up, and I'm excited for it.
Black Cone 2, I'm actually fucking excited for too. Coming up.
Yes, 1000%. So yeah, that's all we have on that subject. But the next one we were going to talk about now is sequels that were better than the originals. And I feel like
There's a million.
not every there really is. I'm going to limit myself to a few, but not every, franchise has complete bangers throughout them, but um there's always that one. So, for example, I'm gonna go back to my Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors, better than the original. I feel
There's
like
three
the
Nightmare movies better than you.
which ones would you say? Because I have a couple, but I know that one of them most people don't agree with me on.
Dream Warriors,
Okay,
100%.
I agree. Yes.
The Dream Master, a million percent, part four.
Okay.
And then New Night.
Yes, New Nightmare, 1000% agree. The one I would throw also in there is the Freddy's
Save
Dead.
yourself. Save yourself. You just go crazy. Congratulations.
I loved it. I wouldn't say look. I wouldn't say okay. Let me clarify. It's not better than the original. It's a phenomenal movie in the series, though. That's all I'm gonna say.
We
Not
need to
better than the
re-pick up
original.
this four because we watched one, two, and three. We need to re-pick up this four and finish the same time.
Yeah, we do for
Because then we
sure.
can do a
Especially now that
franchise
we're both,
ranking.
especially now that we're ARG mateys, like we could do that no problem.
I've always been an horror meeting.
um. So what would you? Okay, what do you got first?
Aliens is better than Alien. A million, thousand, trillion%. Everything is more elevated. The story's more elevated. The characters are more fleshed out. It's got a better story. Aliens, 100% is better than Alien. I know you ain't never seen it, have you?
I don't think so. No, no.
All right, your next one.
Now this one, I don't know if I necessarily call it a remake. I mean, it's a remake, so I don't know if you can consider it
Yeah,
as a sequel.
yeah.
Okay,
It's IP in that
okay,
franchise
okay.
better than the
Then give me Rob Zombie's Halloween over the original Halloween. I think Rob Zombie gave more backstory to Michael Myers and who he was as a kid, which turned him into the psychopath as an adult. I thought it was very aesthetically pleasing. Just yes, I would say that was better than the first one.
I don't know. The more I've grown older, the more I've come to appreciate the original Halloween. So I don't know about one song, but there is a movie in that franchise that's better than the original. 8 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Number three, Season of the Witch. It's the best Halloween movie. It's not even close.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Is that your pick then for yours?
Yeah, Halloween 3 is better than Halloween. Like, just the story's better. Like the acting is a million times better all around. It's a funner tonight than the original album.
All right. And this next one I'm going to give, we spoke about it previously, and I'm going to give you the platform to talk about it because you were the one that put me onto it. TCM2 better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1.
One hundred
I know
percent.
that was one that you were super high on, and from everything that I've seen from it, it looks hilarious and looks like there's more antics to it than just like serious
And we
slasher.
get
Like it makes it more
Leatherface
fun.
jerking off. Dude, that's so fucking
Dude, when you
funny.
show me that one scene, I lost my shit, bro. I fucking lost my
We need.
shit.
We're gonna watch. We're gonna have like a big 31 days of Halloween, maybe, and then ranking all 31 movies that we watched at the end for Scaranoia. We'll see. No promises. I plan on it. Don't know about Chris.
I don't know because for the month of October I'm pushing my my horror games on Twitch, stuff like that. I'm gonna be streaming all different kinds of games and stuff that I, get
Yeah,
recommended
but
and
late at
shit. So
night we
I'm
can
pretty
fucking do
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Get
yeah,
up
yeah.
there,
We
both
could
of
hit
us.
that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Hell yeah. 31, first thing of November or on the 31st, 31 days of Halloween week, and me and Chris will compile the list. We'll probably do it a couple weeks before. We'll do one of the movie drafts. Y'all remember our movie drafts from a few months ago? We'll get someone here to be a mediator. There'll be no type of shit. It can be whatever. There'll be no, it's not like, it don't have to be like, okay, we had to have Freddy, Jason, Michael, free for all.
Yeah.
What
I like
we'll
that. I
have,
like that.
and then our one that we're guaranteed to watch is VHS Halloween, and then we'll have 15 apiece to pick. Hell yeah, count me in.
Works for me.
Uh,
I believe you're up on this one now.
yes, it's a sequel better than the original. Bride of Chucky better than the original Child's Play.
Yes. Right there, 100% agree.
Soundtrack, it's better. It's not slow and boring. Just everything about it is better than the original.
Agreed, agreed. And the introduction of Tiffany, like Jennifer Tilly, oh my god. Like, yeah. Yeah, that was a phenomenal movie all around. Definitely better than the original.
Terrifier
Um,
2 better than the first Terrifier.
yeah, and I think Terrifier 3 better than Terrifier 2.
Uh,
I
I,
think
I'm torn on that, but definitely 2's better than
yeah, okay. Let's see, there we go. Let's see. Another one that I have
Hatchet 2 better than Hatchet 1. And there will
never seen
definitely
those.
be Hatchet movies on our 31 days for sure.
All right. Hatchet is going to be in the mix. Um, mm, I don't know if don't want to piss you off with this one, buddy.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's better than the original, but as far as sequels goes, it's the best sequel, and it's probably one of the best sequels in the franchise. It's hard to say. Scream 4 was fucking that's up there with 1 to me.
I mean, yeah, it's number 2, but it's like number 1 way up here, number 4. I'm here.
I think it's a little closer than that, but
Your opinion
I
doesn't.
think just the modernizing of it, the modernizing of the Ghostface character and the kills and streaming the kills, um, you know, the swerve at the end, one of the biggest swerves in that whole franchise. That's what I'm saying.
Saw X better than the original Saw.
You remember how good, like, which one was it? Saw 3D we actually enjoyed when
Yeah.
everybody was shitting on it? I
I
remember we
yeah,
watched an
I've been
entire
seeing
series.
those pop
You
up.
motherfucker.
I've been
You
seeing them
made
pop
me.
up. That a year ago, we had just wrapped up the other day our Saw watch along.
Yeah, yeah, that was a chore because some of them were fucking monstrosities to watch. But I'm all out of options. I don't know if you have one more that you want to talk about.
I have like two.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you
One's
go.
one is probably the most nichest thing that anyone will ever talk about on this.
Okay.
Anaconda, Hunt for the Blood Orchard better than the original Anaconda. Stakes are elevated. The acting is worse, but there's more action, more gore. Snake looks better. I love it. Hunt for the Blood Orchard
Okay.
better than Anaconda.
Okay.
You watch Snakes on a Plane, so maybe Anaconda might be in our 50, 31
Never,
days.
never, no, 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 no. I will quit. I'll retire.
And then my last one,
Anyways, your
which is
last.
a more universally agreed, Evil Dead 2 better than the first Evil Dead. Like it adds comedy to it. Yeah, the first Evil Dead is scarier, but Evil Dead will also probably be on our shit. I'm trying to get 15 movies that you probably haven't seen, um, horror wise or
I couldn't do that if I tried because you've seen almost everything.
facts, facts.
But I have introduced you to some ones that have topped your list, okay? Because I know Lost Boys
I want to
became
watch
up
the
there.
sequels. I want to watch the Lost.
I'm down to watch the sequels. I heard they were a chore to watch, but I'm super down. Um, Sleepaway Camp, that was another one that you really enjoyed.
Sleepaway
Sequels on
Camp
that are
2.
trash, but we'll watch
No,
them.
Sleepaway Camp 2 is better than Sleepaway Camp 1.
No, no, they fucked
Yes.
up the whole story and everything. Like bro, Return to Sleepaway Camp. If we can somehow find that one, because I haven't looked in certain spaces yet. But Return to
I've never
Sleepaway
seen it.
Camp, they actually bring back Felissa Rose and everything. Like they bring back original characters. This was technically the only linked sequel to the first one because it was the same director, same actors. 2 and 3 was a whole new director doing his own spin on it. He redid the story. That's why I don't like it because I like for sequels to carry out the sense of the energy from the first one, okay? So when a sequel comes in and it's a whole new director and they're like we're going to this stuff together and just say that it doesn't work for me, you know? I don't like added stuff for the sake of adding stuff to make your movie look. Though the kills in Sleepaway Camp 2 were pretty solid. I'll give you that.
Heck yeah. I do want to piss people off before we end this here, if we haven't already. And this is we're just gonna end it. I'm just gonna say the hot take and then we're just going to absolutely just peace out. So say your goodbyes. Say your goodbyes, Chris.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If there was any sequel that we may have forgotten that was better than the original, comment below. Or let us know what your sequel that you want to be made from a movie that doesn't have it, or even a backstory, like I did. Have a great night.
Psycho 2 is better than Psycho 1. Peace out, guys.